I'm Caleb Brooks with the AHSAA Radio Network. I'm at Bob Jones High School, joined by the head volleyball coach, Coach Cassie Mullinax. And Coach, for you, it's year one here at Bob Jones. You spent time at AHSAA, about 6 years there, and then you make the move over here to Bob Jones. And I guess the first question I want to start with is, what's the difference between being at a place like AHSAA, a little bit smaller school, compared to coming here, who is one of the top 15 biggest schools in the state of Alabama?
Well, I mean, it's a little overwhelming at first, for sure, but I've been really excited about it. I'm excited about the opportunity. You know, my passion is to coach volleyball. So, you know, when this job came around and, you know, they asked me to be a part of Bob Jones, I mean, I jumped on it. So I'm really excited about the future.
You know, not that you were looking to leave AHSAA,
Right.
but how easy was it to take this job knowing what they've been able to do in the last few years here in Baltimore?
Well, it wasn't easy, that's for sure. I've really established, I think, something really good in AHSAA. I put a lot of time into it. You know, I really like the girls. The girls, you know, we have a really good relationship, and that definitely was not an easy move. But, you know, after praying about it, you know, it was just the right thing to do.
What have you seen since coming here and you know, seeing this program, seeing the girls that you know, kind of shows you where you go, okay, now I can kind of see why they've been able to be so consistent and why they've been able to be so good?
Well, the girls just lay it all out there, you know, they're going to give me 100%, you know, and if they don't, then I have some really good leaders that, you know, are going to tell them, you know, you've got to do it. And I can see how just their mentality is just, we want to win, and I like that.
Y'all played 8 games so far this year. Hadn't played one at home though yet, and
Nope.
you know, been running around. You went to you know, some tournaments, and you know, just got done going to Hoover last night. You know, how excited are you to be here and to get really your first experience here at Bob Jones and you know, being the head coach here for the first home game?
I mean, it's exciting. I can't wait. It's just a whole different atmosphere. A lot of support here with, you know, athletics, other coaches, administration, you know, and I just can't wait to be able to stand out there in front of a big crowd.
Not only with volleyball, but you know, when you look at this place, they've been successful in almost every sport. I mean,
Right.
there's not many sports you can find. So as someone that just came in and is kind of looking at it from really an outside perspective,
Right.
what do you see that's just made Bob Jones so successful in everything?
I guess it's just the people and the athletes, you know, that just come to Huntsville. I mean, we get a lot of people that decide, hey, I want to live in Huntsville or Madison, and they just, you know, show up, hey, I want to try out for whatever sport. And I think that, you know, Bob Jones, the administration, does a really good job of finding the right coaches to put in that position. And I think they treat you well here. So, you know, it's not easy to leave.
You know, for you to come in and to take over in a new spot, a new school, a new area, how different was it for you going into this season compared to some of the years past at AHSAA, where you had already kind of established a relationship with all your players? And how different was it?
It was different. It's been a whole new experience, especially because, you know, I've been very involved in AHSAA from, you know, 4th grade, 5th grade, all the way to seniors. So, you know, I already kind of knew everybody's, you know, work ethic, attitude, athletic ability, whatever. And you come in here and you have a whole brand new faces at a 7A school, and you know, it's been an adjustment, but you know, I think I'm on the right track.
You know, what have you seen from this team so far this year that, you know, you look at them here early in the year and you go, okay, I like where we're at this point in the game, but, you know, in this area, we really need to improve if we're trying to get back to where Bob Jones used to be?
I really like just the leadership. I feel like I've got some really good girls that expect 100%, and the other girls are going to do it just because the people that they look up to told them to, and I feel like that's going to take us really far.
You know, for this team, obviously they have a target on their back. You know, I mean, they've been there, they've done it. They're setting a standard for the rest of the state to try to get to, and haven't gotten that blue map yet. So, what is your message to this team about? You obviously don't want to. That can't be the focus for the whole year. But I mean, obviously that's what they want to get because they've gotten so close. So, what is your message to this team on how to handle that and to handle really the pressure of trying to get back there?
You know, I've tried a lot of tactics with them. You know, we have a lot of younger players that haven't necessarily been put in that position before. I just really try to boost their confidence as much as I can. let them know that I'm here for them and I'm proud for them, of them, win or lose. But I also, perfect practice makes it perfect. So I make sure that I put them in pressure situations every practice. I'm making sure that I'm doing everything I can to prepare them for those situations.
You know, I'm still learning a little bit about volleyball and the insides of it. I've
Right.
always watched volleyball, but I've never known the positions and really, so where do you feel like your style, the way that you want your team to play in volleyball is a little bit different maybe than the previous coach and how she wanted her team to play?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I think she did a good job. I think she prepared them well. My tactic is I just want them to know that I'm here for them, and you know, I want them to be the best player they can be. So you know, I try to take that into how can I coach them, and how can they respond the best to me, and how can I make, you know, a championship team. So.
When you take over a job like this, that you know, is that a place that's had the success that they've had? Do you feel any pressure of somebody coming in that you know where you go, well, I got to keep this going? I mean, like, is that something that a coach feels on them?
A little bit. You know, when I came in, you know, somebody I talked to here was like, you know, you understand that Bob Jones is successful, and I was like, well, absolutely, but you know, I'm here to prove that I can be just as successful as everybody else, and you know, I've been waiting for that opportunity, so I'm excited for it.
Well, I really appreciate you taking the time to sit down with me. It was nice meeting you today, and you know, look forward to seeing you know how your team does this year and year one under you, and hopefully we see you guys back there in the Final Four.
I hope so. Thank you.